Hi, we are here with Alexandra Acker, the Executive Director of the Young Democrats. Al, this is not your first convention. Can you tell us how it compares to previous years?
Sure. I was a delegate in 2000 because of my role with the College Democrats as their national vice president. I was a superdelegate when no one cared about superdelegates. And then in 2004, I was staff. So this convention, I get to just kind of come and have fun without a ton of responsibility or, frankly, a ton of access. So it's been interesting to kind of compare the three. In 2000, I had just turned 22. I was one of the youngest delegates, and I was a pretty rare face in the crowd. There were not a lot of young delegates from my state of New York, which tends to be kind of a little bit of an old boys club still. And people were, trying to shove me out of the way of my seat at convention when I got there right at 4 o'clock when the doors opened to make sure I sat down. And this year, I think there's just such a shift. We're seeing so many young people everywhere. The Young Democrats press release on Monday said Young Democrats take over Denver, and I think that that's a really good summation of what we've seen this weekend. We have more youth delegates, not as many as we would have liked, with young people being 16% of all delegates, which is a big uptick from 2004, which was a big uptick from 2000. So we're making progress, but this is still kind of an insider's game, and young people have a little more work to do to be fully represented.
And how about the actual speakers at the convention? Have there been any young people on stage? What are your thoughts about that?
I haven't seen any young people. We were all a little disappointed that the wonderful Chelsea Clinton, who proved to be such an asset to her mom on the campaign trail, didn't make more of a speech. She's kind of grown into being more comfortable with that role. She did narrate the great video about Hillary, though. In 2000, the president of the College Democrats spoke. In 2004, there was maybe not so much with the voting age demographic, but at least Alana Goldman with Kids for Carrie had a primetime speaking slot. And there just hasn't been a ton of representation. There's, I think, been fewer speakers, like real people, I would call them, overall. And it's been more kind of on the elected official realm compared to yours previously.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
Sure.